Over the last 4 years, this Land Rover Defender has been the perfect adventure vehicle. It's taken us coast to coast and on some amazing camping trips. But there's been a few times where we had limited to no cell phone service, and if there was an emergency, that could be a scary situation. So as I prepared for an upcoming trip, I wanted to add a cell phone booster to the Defender. So follow along as I install this HiBoost Travel 3.0 ExplorerX, and I'll tell you why we like it. Why we like it is a channel about stuff we like. Hey, if you don't like it, that's okay, move along. But if you like it, subscribe. The Travel 3.0 ExplorerX really is made for anyone who is traveling and needs signal. Someone working from the road or overlanding or off-roading. This may be perfect for you. As soon as you open the box, you're going to find the user manual. This was easy to understand, and it had plenty of pictures and diagrams to show me how to do the install properly. And in the back, a troubleshooting guide, so if you run into problems. Now let me show you what is in the box. This is the antenna mast. Then we have an antenna mast stop. This is perfect if you have a roof rack you're mounting to. We have some wire ties. I'll show you some more of the install parts later. But this here is the brains. This is the booster itself. HiBoost did a great job when it comes to design quality. On one side, we have a connection for our indoor antenna and our power in, and on the other side, our connection to our outdoor antenna and a USB-C plug. Deeper in the box, you'll find more mounting accessories, including this folding mount bracket that gives you a 180-degree fold for your mast antenna. And speaking of that antenna, here it is. This is the outside omnidirectional antenna that actually captures the cell signal, brings it into the vehicle, then boosts it and sends it to your phone. Now let's get out to the vehicle, and I'm going to show you a few more items in the box. The kit provides the power supply, and it does have an on and off button built right in. Now the final major piece of hardware in the kit is the inside panel antenna. This will be mounted up near the dash, and it will send the boosted signal to the cell phones. And so you're familiar, this is the outside 15-foot cable. Let me show you how I start the install. I first start with the cable from the omnidirectional antenna, and I run it down through the mast. The threads on the antenna are plastic, and the mast is metal. So be careful as you start threading the two together to make sure you don't cross-thread. I'm careful not to over-tighten, so I hand tighten everything as I put it together. Now I thread the antenna's cable through the base fitting. This fitting is going to be what connects to the spring to protect your mast. Now I add the stainless steel spring, and from there I attach the spring to the 180-degree mount. My next step was to spend some time with the vehicle, solve a couple problems. And I did this by figuring out, where do I want to run the wiring? What's the best place and way for me to mount my antenna? Now on my roof rack, I already have the rooftop tent and some storage, so I took a piece of plate steel, painted it black, and brought it off the back of the rack. This way I could mount the folding bracket directly to it. In the instructions, it tells us we want to get our outside antenna as far back as possible at the highest point. This will eliminate any type of signal loop from the inside antenna. And I found that even with the antenna down, I don't lose any of my boosted signal. When it comes to wire routing, spend some time with your vehicle. Figure out what is going to be the best route for your wires. For me, I went down the rack, hidden behind the ladder, behind this piece of trim, around the corner, and then inside into the interior. The wires in the kit are long enough to give you plenty of options when it comes to mounting. But take your time, measure and figure out your route first. I mounted the booster in the back. From there, I ran the wires inside under the floor, all the way to the front, down along the driver's seat, and then up to the center console, where I mounted the inside panel antenna discreetly out of the way. I connected the power supply to the 12-volt accessory socket in the back of the Defender. It's a great location because when the vehicle's running, the socket's on and I can easily still reach the on-off button. The final step is to download the app for the booster. You don't need to use it, but it is a great additional tool. It's called the Signal Supervisor, and it helps with remote monitoring. It's time for a final gear check and put everything in the rig, because in the morning I'm leaving for an 8.5-hour trip to Destination Defender. Up through the mountains of Pennsylvania and into upstate New York, we're gonna put this booster to the test. Several hours on the road and remote mountainous areas along the way make for the best testing ground for this booster. There is nothing more adventurous and enjoyable than a road trip across several states and seeing the different elevations. And as I cut up here through the mountains of Pennsylvania, it's been really fantastic to have almost a full signal on my cellular devices the whole time, primarily because of this booster. Areas where normally I would lose my signal or go into an SOS mode, as long as the booster can pick up one bar, then it amplifies that signal, giving me several bars, 2, 3, 4 bars in 5G service. Really haven't had any type of lags. It's been nice to be able to have phone conversations or send messages or have all my mapping apps easily pull up as I've been driving, all because of the booster. So this has really been a great start to the adventure, a great start to the weekend. After hours on the road, all those miles paid off because I ran into a convoy of friends. We're gonna take these last couple miles in together and we're gonna have an epic weekend.
We're getting off at 1.5 miles. I just wanted to give enough room for that trucker.
We are out here living life. This is the camping section of Destination Defender. Those are the glamping tents, but this is where the real magic is at. All these cool Defenders. And here is mine set up, all rigged. There's the Lucky 8 Octa right next to me. It is just a beautiful day out here. Super fun. Let me wrap up this video with my final thoughts. No matter if you are an overlander or off-roader or an avid camper like myself, I find that the HiBoost Travel 3.0 Explorer cell phone booster really has exceeded my expectations, and I'm glad that I mounted it to my Defender. Go ahead, check out their website, see if it's something that might benefit you, even if you just work from the road. Wherever you're at, if you need a signal, having a booster like this can really benefit your travels. Thanks again for watching to the end. This is stuff we like and why we like it. If you're anything like us, we know you're gonna like it too.